Hey y'all, welcome back to another doll ranking video. Today we are going to be tackling part 2 of my series that I'm starting on ranking all of the Bratz dolls. So in the first video that we did, we tackled, I want to say 2001 to 2003, and this year we are only doing 2004. I could only fit 1 year into this video because there were just that many more releases, but it's still a lot of dolls to get through, so hopefully still very entertaining for you guys. Just like with the last one, I do have like several parameters slash disclaimers that I have to get through for Bratz specifically, so I apologize. Please bear with me. I'll be going a little bit quicker than I did last time because like I'm kind of assuming that you've already seen part 1 if you're here for part 2. But yeah, so I got my images from Lookin' at Bratz. Sometimes the image quality is poor. I really was just working with what the database had, so like some of them are better than others, and I apologize in advance for any of the lower quality images. Then with Bratz, if you are a Bratz collector, you probably know this. If not, just as a heads up, there are like a lot of variations where sometimes the packaging is a bit different, or even sometimes the items that a doll comes with might be slightly different between different variations. I'm not ranking like each individual one because that would take so long. I'm just picking one, and the way that I chose which one to represent that doll from that line is I would pick the photo that had the best quality, and then if there were several that were all like the same quality, I would pick my favorite iteration to give that doll the best chance of getting a high ranking as possible. And then kind of along with that, some lines and some dolls are like nearly identical, but they're under a different name. So for example, in this video, Blind Date and Secret Date are the same line, but they were just like re-released under different names. So I'm not doing both of them because it would be completely redundant. And then I am only doing the dolls, none of the other Bratz merchandise, and I'm also only doing Bratz proper. So none of the like super tall Bratz, none of the Bratz boys or Bratz babies or anything like that, just the main line Bratz. So I think those are all of the parameters to get through, and then the typical disclaimer is that this is just my opinion. If you guys disagree with my ranking, that is totally chill, and I would love to hear your thoughts about these dolls in the comments down below. And of course, if you do find yourself enjoying the video, if you could give it a like, that's very helpful to me. And then if you're new here and you enjoy your time, definitely subscribe so you can see more. This is part 2, but we are obviously not done since we're just getting into 2004 today. So like you could always subscribe so you can see the next video coming out. But yes, without further ado, let's go ahead and start ranking these Bratz dolls. I will pop up a picture here of how the first ranking video like went. I'll show you where all of the dolls were in their tiers. It's gonna be kind of hard to see which doll is which if you didn't like fully see the video, just because it is such small little images there, but it'll give you a good idea of kind of the spread of how I felt about the Bratz dolls. And obviously if you wanted more detail, you could go back and reference the first video. But yes, I am doing my ranking in Procreate as usual, and for Bratz, the tiers that I'm using are perfect, good, just okay, questionable, bad but it gets worse, and burn it. So we're going to get started with Blind Date, Chloe and Jade. Now, since this is a blind date, they did come with like a mystery boy doll. I can't see him, so we're not ranking him, and I wouldn't be ranking the boy dolls anyway, so we are really just focusing in on Chloe here. This is funny because I think this outfit got reused. At the very least, it got reused in the reproductions because I definitely got this outfit with the Girls Night Out Dana doll, which is funny. I do like the top. I think that the jacket and pants are fine. Bratz did denim very, very well. Like I feel like their denim pieces are extremely high quality, but that being said, they are like a little bit on the boring side just because they tend to be just pretty plain. It makes it great for resale, so I'm not trying to knock them, but as far as the design goes, I definitely don't think there's anything wrong with this doll. I'm just not unbelievably excited about her, so I'm going to put her into just okay. And then as for the Jade from the same line, I definitely like this one less. I like her jacket more. I think the vest with the fur is kind of fun, but I don't like her shirt or her bottoms as much. That being said, I still don't think there's anything really wrong with her, so I feel like I'd be mean if I put it into questionable. She gets to go into just okay as well. Last time the just okay tier filled up very quickly, so I'm a little frightened, but we continue on. Also from the Blind Date line, we have Megan and Nevra this time. Kind of hard to tell with Megan because she was like sitting down in the best quality images that I could find on there. So I can't really see her top, but I can see her jacket and then kind of the skirt that she's got going on. It looks like she has some boots. The only thing that I really don't like is the pink bag, just because from what I can see from the outfit, it doesn't really seem like it matches that well. But I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt and say that I can't see most of her outfit. So she's going to go into just okay as well. And then as for Nevra, I don't know how to feel. I don't want to put all of this line into just okay, but that is how I feel. Like, the jacket is fine. I feel like I would love it for restyles. Otherwise, the outfit is honestly just kind of plain to me, but it's not ugly. So it kind of has to go into just okay. That didn't take long. Okay, then next up we have Yasmin from the Blind Date line, and then also the first set of twins, I believe, Phoebe and Roxy. So taking a look at Yasmin, I think I might like her the most. I think her jacket is fine, and it looks like she's wearing a denim like jumpsuit, which is at least a little interesting in terms of cut. Like, it's not just a pants and top. I don't like these strappy pink sandals. Like, those don't match with what she has on to me. And the negatives and the positives are going to balance out to where she also goes in just okay. This is going to be so bad. Okay. Next up, the twins, Phoebe and Roxy. I am going to be ranking them together. They're one of the like sets of twins dolls that I feel like has kind of similar vibes, where one is just like a lighter version, and then the other, so you've got kind of like the angelic and the dark, or like the light and the dark thing going on. But, I mean, the outfit that they have on in the box is literally the same, and it looks like they just come with different jackets. I do think they're cute. I can't see their bottoms at all, which is difficult. But I think both tops are fine, and I think both jackets are fine. The faces are fine, too. You know what? I'm feeling generous. We'll go ahead and pop them into good. Definitely has nothing to do with my anxiety about the just okay tier filling. Okay, flashback fever, we have Chloe and then Jade. This is where things start to get exciting. So when I was preparing for the first video, I was like feeling pretty mediocre about most of the lines, but this video I was more excited about some, and that's super, super fun for me. Obviously, like, it's exciting to be excited, but it's just cool to see lines that I feel a bit more strongly about. So we have Chloe, flashback fever, totally awesome, 80s. I'm going to tell you right now, I am not an expert on like fashion in any sense, but in this case, in the sense of by decade. I don't know how accurate this is, so I'm not going to be ranking these based on if they're accurate to the decades. I'm just ranking them on if I think they're cool. So I just wanted to put that out there so no one was like upset if I ranked something highly and it was extremely inaccurate, because I just simply don't know. That's not my expertise. But I think this is a bag that she has over here, this plaid piece, which is fine. It's cool that she has a headband. It looks like it's fabric, which I feel like is not something you see a ton, and I do appreciate it. She has the denim going on again with like a denim looking jacket and pants, but the pants are a different cut than I feel like we usually saw from Bratz. Most often we got the bell bottoms for sure, but this is really fun. She just has a plain pink shirt. There is something about her face though, and the rooting that she got for her hair. I really like the different colors that she got this time. I think this is a solid doll. She is going to go into good. Then we have Jade, who, spoiler alert, is definitely my favorite from the Flashback Fever line. She is the 60s Ultra Mod inspired doll, and I just think she is so fun. She looks like she just has plain black pants on. At least I can't see if there's any detail on there. But then she has this shirt that's got kind of a faux tie on it that I think is very interesting. And then the little like sleeve that's fishnetted. I do like her makeup. I think the lined lips is kind of a vibe. Like, I wouldn't personally wear it, but she's rocking it way better than I ever could. The bucket hat is cute. And then she has more pieces. And I can't tell if this is meant to be like a dress with leggings or a top and bottoms. I'm fine with it though. This bag is awesome. I love that bag. And then I think this is like a little jacket over here, and it's really cute. Part of this is just that I like this green color. I think it's very fun. But I do love this Jade doll to the point where she is going to make it into perfect. Next up, also from the Flashback Fever line, we have Fiona and then Sasha. Fiona, I am really into. I love these pants. I just think the paneling there is so fun. Again, her makeup looks great. I feel like the makeup looks for this line were just awesome. Looks like she has a fur vest. I like the top that she has on. There's nothing that I don't like about this doll, which is funny because I don't think I've ever thought about her before. But I do really like her, and she is also going to make it into perfect, which I think means that we're already beating the last video, because I think in part 1, I only put one doll in perfect. Pretty cool. Then Sasha is from the 70s, the Disco Dynamite 70s. It is kind of sad because her outfit is all black. And the only reason that's sad, not because I don't like black, because I do, but it's really hard to see any details. Like, I feel like I'm missing out on some of this outfit because I simply can't see it in this image. But she has a lot of accessories. She has a cool, it looks like gold hat here. She also has a headband on. I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt because I like what I can see. I can't justify putting her in perfect because I literally can't see it, but I am going to put her into good because what I can see, I like a lot. And then lastly, to round out the Flashback Fever line, we have got Yasmin from the Roller Boogie 80s. Didn't we already have, wasn't Chloe from the 80s? Am I crazy? No, I think I'm right, but that's fine. She's like a different inspiration from the 80s. I do think I like this one a little bit less. I'm really, really not vibing with that visor. I don't know. The shorts are fine. Like, the whole outfit I don't think is the worst. The socks are kind of funky. And I can't see her shoes, but in the art she has roller skates, so I'm going to assume that she got to have roller skates. I'm going to put her into just okay. Next up, we have the funk outline. So we have Chloe and then Jade. I'm really not into this Chloe. I don't know. Just like the kind of polo-esque shirt and then like the pleated skirt is not really doing it for me. She's got capris for her second outfit. She's definitely not the worst doll that I've seen, but I don't love her. I'm going to put her into questionable. No, I lied. I'm going to put her into bad, but it gets worse. Jade. She's difficult because she has pieces that I like, but then pieces that I really don't. It looks like she's got some boots on that I appreciate in her first outfit, and then I also like her skirt, but I don't know how I feel about the top. And then in the second outfit here, I like the top, mostly because it has a cat on it. I'm biased, but I don't really love the bottoms. She's going to go into questionable because there are some good pieces, but the overall look, I'm just not feeling. Then we have Dana and Fiona. Now, Dana, okay, come on. You guys see the cat shirt. What am I supposed to think? I actually think that I owned this cat shirt when I was younger. I've talked about this on occasion, but I don't remember ever having like a brand new Bratz doll. Maybe I had one or two, but like mostly my parents were willing to buy me Barbies, and like Bratz were not something that they bought as much, but they did buy me a lot from like a yard sale of secondhand Bratz clothing and dolls. And so I don't remember anything else that she came with, but I do remember this cat shirt, which is, I mean, very on brand for me. Even aside from the cat shirt, though, I do think this is cute. I like the skirt. The suspenders are kind of fun. The arm warmers. She's pretty solid. I don't know how high up she should go. I think I'm going to put her into good. She's definitely not perfect, but I think she's a little bit above just okay. And then we have Funk Out Fiona. This is the one that got a reproduction, if I'm not mistaken. And I just don't really love it. I don't know, I don't think her pieces are that exciting, and I have seen other people talking about this, but the hairline seems a little bit off on this one. Like, it just seems like her hair is very, very, very far back. Yeah, I'm gonna put her into questionable. I'm so sorry. Next up, we have Nevra and Sasha. Ultimately, Nevra's outfit just looks boring to me. I don't think there's anything objectively wrong with it, but I'm feeling bored with a tinge of negativity. So I feel like that means that she should go into the questionable tier. And then Sasha, again, I like pieces, but I don't like all of it. I'm feeling very much like I did with Jade. I like her first skirt and her second top. I actually don't dislike her second skirt, if that's a skirt. It might be pants. Hard to tell in the packaging. I would like to see it on her, because I feel like if I see it on her, I could either like it a lot more or dislike it a lot more. I don't know. I don't know how to feel. I think I'm going to put her into just okay. Then to round out the funk outline, we have Yasmin, and then we also have the Sweetheart Dana doll. So taking a look at Yasmin, I like her second jacket, but that is literally it. That's the only piece that I'm into. Everything else I really don't like, especially these second shoes. That low heel I just don't think I like on the Bratz feet. She's going to go into questionable because it's not the worst, but it's not good. And then Sweetheart Dana. I do like her more than I liked the Sweetheart Megan, I think it was, from the last video. I just feel like she's a little bit more overtly Valentine's themed, and I'm really here for that. This skirt, I think, is really cool, and I don't know if I love the hat now, but like putting myself in the mindset of 2004, I feel like this would be good. I do really like this shirt here with the heart cutout on the side. I feel like on the doll that would look absolutely sick. And I like her shoes. She is going to go into good, actually. Then we have Girls Night Out. So we did get reproductions of these. The reproductions, the biggest difference that I noticed is that they had far fewer accessories, and some of their outfits were a little bit different. So taking a look at Chloe here, I do love this doll. I have thought so many times about picking up the reproduction version. I don't even know if you can get her like on an actual retailer's website now, or if you'd have to go to a secondhand market. I love the base doll and I love this dress, but with the reproduction, I didn't really care about anything else she came out with, and so it was hard for me to justify buying her at a retail price point. And weirdly enough, I think the same thing goes for this. It is different. I don't recall exactly what she got, but she actually has like multiple extra outfits in this edition, but I don't care about either of them. However, the doll and the dress she comes in is so nice that she gets to go up to good. She would be perfect if I liked more of her clothing pieces, but that's still a good ranking. And then Jade, I sadly feel much less favorably about. I just don't like this cut of dress. I mean, you can even see in this picture, maybe it's just a bad picture, to be fair, but it doesn't even look like it's sitting on the doll properly. And I don't like her extra outfits either. I'm so sorry, Jade. You're going to go down to questionable, which is sad because she was one of my favorite characters. Like, I tend to like her designs, but not that one. Then we have Dana and Sasha. Dana, I actually did buy. And yeah, okay, yeah, so you can see this reused outfit with the pants and then the jacket with the sparkly collar and cuffs. And then there's a butterfly shirt. That was in the reproduction version, and I do like the butterfly shirt, so I appreciate that. Love what she has on. I think her dress is so pretty, and her hairstyle is really, really fun. And then this one, with the 3 outfits, actually gets a 3rd outfit that I really like, which is super cool. I think the only thing keeping her from being perfect is the fact that I only like one piece of one of her outfits. So she's going to go into good, but she's like a high good. And then Sasha. I think the dress she has on is inoffensive to me. The jumpsuit, I'm not like the biggest fan of. It's fun in the sense that it's like different. I know I said that earlier, but it's just not my favorite piece that she comes with. I think it's because it's presented in box as like not having a jacket or anything to kind of spice it up, so it's just denim. But I do like this 3rd outfit a lot. I think that's super cute. I think she's going to end up going in just okay. And then lastly, from Girls Night Out, we have Yasmin. I feel like Yasmin's dolls are either so good or so bad to me, and I don't like this one. The dress, I guess, is okay. This outfit, I'm not really vibing with. And this outfit I'm not really vibing with. I will say I think it's cool that she has, what would you even call this? Like a hip scarf? I feel like there is a term for it and I just can't think of it right now. I think it's cool that Bratz executed this on such a small scale just because I'm sure that that took like a lot of time and effort and like it's very detailed. But I just don't love the way it looks. I don't hate her, so she's going to go into questionable. Then we have the Nighty Night line, which is another like pajama type line. We saw one in the first video and now we are on a second line of this nature. And just like I said in the first part and in many of my videos, I'm not really a big pajama person when it comes to dolls. I just don't like them as much. The faces on both of these seem off. Is that just me? I feel like something is amiss here with the printing. Chloe, what's going on here? I'm confused and unhappy. I know she comes with other pieces, and I do think that these shoes with the fluff on them is kind of fun, even though they are the low heel. I'm so baffled, though, by what she's wearing in the worst way. So she goes in... burn it. I almost said bad, but it gets worse, and then I went all the way. And then Jade. The face is really throwing me off. That makes it so much worse. I'm going to put her in bad, but it gets worse. I just really am not a fan. Then we have Fiona and Sasha from the same line. This Fiona doll, the base doll, I think is really nice. I like the hair color. I like the crimping that she has. I don't care about the outfits because they're pajamas and I don't care about pajamas. But the base doll is so good that she's going to go into questionable instead of one of the like truly bad tiers. And then Sasha, this again with the face. Look at her face. The eyes are like printed super weird. I feel bad like judging them with that because it's probably just a misprint. Like this is probably just not the best photo or like the best doll. But it is bothering me. That being said, I do think she probably has my favorite clothes out of the Nighty Night line. I just think that they're cuter. So she's going into questionable. She honestly would probably make it into just okay if it weren't for the face looking like that. So take that as you will. And then Yasmin. I don't know if I said that those two were the last ones. I was incorrect. Here's Yasmin. Again, girl, I just don't love this. This little two-piece set, hard to see, very blurry. I think that that is my favorite piece that she comes with, and she looks like she has one of the more normal faces, which is cool. Questionable. Next up, we have Sun-Kissed Summer, and very much like pajama lines, I just don't typically care for swim lines. We have Chloe and Jade here. Again, Chloe looks like wonky. It might be the angle, it might be this image, but like, something is wrong. Her pieces are actually for like summer/swim dolls. Pretty cool though. I'm going to pop her into just okay once I can reach it. We're already at the point where I have to like reorganize things. Jade, I like her pieces significantly less. She's going to go into questionable. Questionable and just okay are like neck and neck this video. Then we have Sasha and Yasmin from this line. Sasha looks good. Her face is a little iffy again. But her clothing pieces are actually really cool. I love this second piece. Like the belt that she's got on these shorts looks really fun. And I like her swimsuit too. This is shocking to me because of the face and because of the fact that I don't typically like swim dolls. But I was so immediately struck in a good way by her. She actually is going to get to go up to good. And then, how am I feeling about this one? Yasmin always makes it difficult for me. I think she's going to go into just okay. I don't feel like terrible about her, but I definitely don't feel good. We are slowly approaching the end here. Next up, we are looking at the Tokyo A Go-Go line, and we are starting off with Chloe and Jade. I really want to like this line because I think some of the pieces are cool. What throws me off is that every doll has like the skirt over pants look, and I have been told in the past when I've talked about this line that that was just like a thing, especially within like J fashion at the time period. That's fine. I still don't like it. Like, it can be accurate and I can still not love it. So I'm trying to just not pay as much attention to that because I do like her top. Her skirt's okay. I think like the CD player on the belt is kind of cool. And I do like her second outfit. So I'm just trying to imagine this without the pants or without the skirt, like one or the other. And I think if I do that, I'm going to pop her into good. Because like you can restyle these dolls, you know, like they're wearing the skirt and pants, but they don't have to be. And so I'm trying to look at it like that. Jade, love the hair, love the cat shirt. I actually think the B shirt over here is really cute as well, but I don't like any of the bottoms. She gets to go into just okay. Then from Tokyo Go-Go, we have Fiona and Sasha. Fiona's face, it looks different. Like sometimes these printings just look almost like they're from a different brand. Something about the face on this one looks like a knockoff doll. I'm so sorry. That being said, her hair and her outfit pieces I think are really cool. So when I can get there, she is going to get to go into just okay. Then Sasha. Okay. So I think it was in my first Bratz doll roast video. She was one of the ones that I was like, this is my least favorite. I really don't like this. I still don't. Like, my opinions haven't changed. I'm sorry. The prints that she has, I don't like any of it. She's going and burn it. Then we have Yasmin from the Tokyo A Go-Go line, and then also the Collector Kumi doll. I think I'm saying that right. Please correct me if I am wrong. Yasmin is actually almost as bad as Sasha to me. I like her hair. but all of her pieces are offensive to me. I know it's personal, but she's going in bad, but it gets worse. Kumi, however, absolutely beautiful. I think that we were rumored to be getting a reproduction of her, and then that got canceled, which is super sad, because, like, I would have bought it. This is gorgeous. The fabrics they chose are so beautiful. I think she's an exquisitely designed doll, and we actually have 2 more of, like, the collector Tokyo dolls coming up. They're probably going to get the same ranking, because Kumi's going into perfect, and I think the other 2 are going to as well. So it's Maylin and then Tiana. I'm just looking at both of them. Tiana might be my favorite just because I think the color scheme is really pretty. I love the purple with the green. I think that's very fun. But yeah, they're both also going into perfect. Those are super lovely dolls. Almost done here. We have Wildlife Safari, Chloe, and then Fiona. I'm not the biggest fan of Chloe's. I know that it's like a fashion thing, and like, I get it, but also the heels on a safari line just seems a little odd to me. At least the heeled boots make more sense, but like the little kitten heels. She's gonna go into questionable when I can reach it. She's not staying in perfect. Fiona I do like more. She just has better vibes to me, I don't know why. She's got like a little jaguar keychain, cheetah keychain. Very hard to tell at this scale with this level of blurriness. She's gonna go into just okay. Because, like, I don't love it, but I hate it a lot less than I could. Then we have Megan and Nevra from the same line. They are kind of similar, but she has much more of like a zebra / possibly a tiger print there, and then she's got more of like a leopard print. I think I like them both the same amount, which is not much, but not the worst. They're both going into just okay. And then Yasmin. Poor Yasmin is always like the last one listed, and so whenever these doll lines have an odd number of dolls, she's always by herself on a layer. It's not like on purpose. It's not shade to her, but it just kind of happens. I like her skirt, and I think her second pair of shoes is kind of fun. She's also going into just okay. And then lastly, I'm kind of cheating with this one because, like, they are the same doll, just in different colors, which I guess you could say are just 2 different variations. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have put both of these on here, but I did. It's too late now. These are the Winter Ball Beauty Chloe dolls. So they're both Chloe. It's just one is in red and one is in purple. I'm even probably going to rank them the same. Why did I put both of them on here? What was the point? It's too late now. Like, we're here. It's just so funny when I do these videos because, like, I prep them usually like a week in advance or so. And my thought process changes so much just within a week. I think the design is really fun for both of them. Like, I like both of them. I think the purple I like just a smidge more. But they're both just going to go into good. And that is how we are going to round out the video. So this is what our tiers are looking like. This is definitely more positive than the last video. I've only got a couple in like the truly bad categories. We have more in just okay than in questionable, even though for a while they were neck and neck, but the end there really saved them. And then we have 5 dolls in perfect, which is pretty solid, honestly. This is definitely a much more positive ranking, and I'm curious to see as the series goes on if it will continue to get more positive or like if we'll have highs and lows. It's just funny to see how it changes, especially since I am going through the years instead of like by character as I've done with like the Monster High rankings in the past. You can really see how my taste for Bratz is changing by year, which is kind of cool. But yeah, this time around, still definitely more in the middle, but more positive, and I will say that that's a win. So yeah, guys, that is going to be it for the video today. I do hope you were able to enjoy. As I said before, I'd love to hear your thoughts about these dolls in the comments down below, whether that is like a full ranking, if you really want to dedicate the time to it, or if you just want to highlight like your favorites or your least favorites. I would just be very curious to see how your opinions differ from mine. And then definitely be on the lookout for part 3. I do like to try to mix up the videos that I post on this channel so that it doesn't get too repetitive or too boring. So I'm not 100% sure when part 3 is going to come out. I will make sure it's not like too too long for you guys to wait though, so definitely keep an eye out for that. But yes, like I said, I hope you were able to enjoy. As always, I have my Instagram, my TikTok, my P.O. Box, and my Amazon wish list in the description down below, so if you guys want to support me in other ways, you can check those things out. But I hope you have a lovely rest of your day or your night or whatever it might be, and I will catch you all in the next one. Bye guys!